Okay, quickly before we get into this, I have not been on YouTube in quite a while, obviously. Uh, Explain simply, school, first of all, has me super burnt out from everything. Second of all, I just didn't feel like posting. I didn't feel like writing anything for a while. I was burnt out. Writing, drawing. I really didn't do much besides like go to school, talk to my friends, and all that. But yeah, that's just a little brief overview. Other than that, though, let's get right into this video. Now, of course, if you don't know my name here, it is Rising Random, and I'm Rising Dreams as per usual. But I hope you guys are having a great day. If you are, that's great, and if you're not, have this video in the background. Go talk to that one person you've been feeling to talk to all day, but you haven't for some reason. But other than that, let's just explain some stuff. So even though you should know what a legendary Super Saiyan is if you clicked on this video, but still, you gotta make sure the lovely people in the back know what it is. Now, legendary Super Saiyan isn't the same as the regular Super Saiyan. You know, they have the same. If you watch DBZ, they have the same name. We don't talk about it, but it's not the same as regular Super Saiyan that any Saiyan just could achieve. The main difference is that you can see, like, the second you look at it, is the green aura, of course. But things that you just, like, if you watch it and you see it, like, over a time period, you could also see that it makes you incredibly powerful. Like, way more than way more than a Super Saiyan. Broly in BBS is on par with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta in base and never trained in his life. For those who don't know and why this is so amazing, Super Saiyan Blue Goku is pretty much, I'm gonna say, universal, because in his fight with Beerus, when he was in just regular Super Saiyan God, not Blue, I'm not sure which one is more powerful, but we're not gonna go into that. The weaker version of Goku is pretty much nearly destroying the universe, fighting Beerus, like ripples throughout the universe was being sent. Well, throughout the universes was being sent. So that's why it's just like, it's that much more impressive because he's never trained. But it also grants you like a whole ability where he goes stronger the longer he fights, or I think it might be he grows stronger the angrier he gets. I think that's it, honestly. But it's nothing like too much. But other than that, let's get right into the video. In the beginning, nothing much changes. Goku bumps his head and loses his memories, of course, and power, though. So basically, his power is sealed, of course, not by Goku wanting to do it. His subconscious did it. Like, we don't talk about that. But it does happen, so nothing much changes until the late OG Dragon Ball, where Goku pretty much sweeps everyone because his power level is 470. And that's more powerful than Goku, like in DBZ, like in Raditz Goku, who power level was. Give me a second here. No, I'm gonna say like 410 or something like that, something around there. I could be a little bit off. So obviously he's stronger than like Raditz Mini Saga Goku. Let's move on to the actual Raditz Mini Saga. So plans have changed because the reason why Goku was sent off has changed. He was sent off this time so that King Vegeta wouldn't take advantage of Goku's power. Now, Raditz wants to do exactly that, take advantage of Goku's power and overthrow Frieza and Vegeta, but when he went down, he was shocked to find Goku so weak, weaker than he was even as a baby, and being so pissed, he beat Goku to a pulp basically. But when he went to take Gohan, who earlier had shown a massive boost in power from literally 1 to like 120, like in the actual series, so 120 times multiplier. So that is a massive boost in power. But once he tried to fly away with him, Goku pretty much exploded. Like, he was pissed. But his power exploded to 5,000 or so, and he quickly beat Raditz. Raditz wanted to live and keep on playing, told Goku everything, and said, like, oh, there's this emperor out in space that wants to, like, take over the universe. Like, he's the emperor of most of the universe. There's no one above him. He just destroys planets and sells them whenever he feels like. Like, he's just this evil being. And Vegeta, the person I work under, isn't really that much better. Like, he doesn't do this willingly, but he said he would do it even if Frieza told him not to, because it's just so much of a strong. Like, it's just like a rush for him. Like, he's basically becoming a snitch just so he can survive. But Goku being, just a little too trusting for his own good, believes him, and but he also knew that he could easily beat Raditz, so it wasn't like he was really a threat. But he told Raditz that he had to stay on Earth, and he couldn't leave Goku's sight for a while, because, the only tight thing he just pulled. And Raditz agreed. He really didn't have much of a choice, and told them Vegeta and Nappa was coming in about a year, maybe less, maybe. So in return, Goku said we're both gonna train, and he also told Krillin to get some senzu beans back at the house. And within that day, Goku was back to full strength. Raditz asked what training even was. He had to try to wrap his head around it, but Goku was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a way to get stronger." Like, it's like a couple different ways. What me and you are gonna be doing is fighting until we get stronger. And Raditz is like, okay, he really didn't have much of a choice. He was all for it, though. He did want to grow stronger. Now, Goku power is now at 5,500, which is a 10% increase in power. Which is, more than doubling Raditz at this point. Probably more than tripling Raditz at this point. So he just pretty much got rush Raditz, push him to the brink, and then give him either Senzu Bean, or if he did, after a while, like, first 3 days, they ran out of Senzu Bean, so, he couldn't break him. You had to, like, chill out and just give him a break. But after a while, Raditz's power is pretty much 2,500. He gained like 1,000. It's a simple way of saying it. Piccolo joined in, but without Zenkai's, and his power up really isn't anything to mention. Especially since it would be like, 10, 20. Like, it really doesn't do anything. But after a few short months of this extremely effective training, because, Goku's there, that actually included Gohan towards the end, and everyone is extremely powerful. By the way, the humans also got introduced, like, middle and dish. But everyone's extremely more powerful, especially Goku, but because Goku is so powerful, everyone gains power just training with Goku. So I'm going to list their powers from weakest to strongest. So humans joined in, of course, like I said earlier. So we're going to start off with at the very bottom is Chaozu with the power level of 4,000. So it's actually pretty strong. So equal to Nappa, and Yamcha is actually the second weakest. Yamcha is at 5,000. Next is Tien with 5,100, so basically same thing, but I'm still realistic. Krillin is actually the strongest human with the power level of 5,600, since he joined in much earlier than the rest of the humans. Next, as the fourth most powerful, is Piccolo with the power level of 6,000, which is 400 more, which I might have actually underplayed Piccolo, since he was there pretty much from the beginning. After him is Gohan with now a power level of 6,500. Again, same thing with Gohan. I actually underplayed his power with this. But now we're going to take pretty much a massive leap. And because the training was mainly focused on these two, the second strongest Raditz, as the second strongest Raditz power level is 8,000. And Goku's is 15,000, because he's the legendary Super Saiyan, plus he got angry. Plus, he got angry in a lot of his training, just not like angry. It's like his just regular legendary Super Saiyan Berserker type thing going on. For those who don't know, Kale and like Broly, which Kale is just like the female version of Broly, they have a Berserker whole entire type thing going on with them. Once they get angry, they're angry. But I'm gonna stop talking about that for now. But honestly, Goku is the strongest here. So we're just gonna slightly transfer over the Baron Laceman, where two groups are pretty much staring at each other and sizing each other up. Nappa went to go play his Cyberman, but Yamcha's like, nah, you're not doing that. And Yamcha speed blitzes Nappa and punches him in the face. And a group attack happens on Vegeta. They're like, you finna get jumped today. So, like, what's up with it? Since they're pretty confident in Yamcha's ability to beat Nappa, being stronger than him and having better technique. But, with how badly Vegeta was getting jumped, you would think it's Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, this man being absolutely stomped out. Like, Krillin would send a punch, and Vegeta would, like, block it. He's stronger than all. But he would block it just to be hit by Tien or Chaozu, and then be kneed in the stomach by Raditz. And this, Raditz knees go crazy. But he got kicked away by Goku literally right after that. After, like, a few minutes of this, Vegeta was literally beaten horribly. Just like the combined attack. He's like, okay, only how I'm really gonna win this is if I use the artificial moon to, like, let's get this popping. But he tried to do this, but Raditz catching on, was like, nah, we're not gonna do that today. And he pretty much just, like, tells everyone, yo, watch out for that artificial moon or attack, whatever. He doesn't say artificial moon. He's like, watch out for that attack. Make sure he can't get all four, else you're gonna transform into a Grade 8. Goku has his whole entire realization of what a Grade 8 is, and what, like, basically he killed his grandfather. But he came to that realization. God, I can't pronounce that. But, Nappa had already been defeated, so Yamcha's actually joined in at this point. Vegeta just keeps trying to make the artificial moon, but, like, that's not flying with nobody. So after like 3 minutes of him just trying to get it off and it not working because he gets knocked around to his knees pretty much by Raditz, no homo, but pretty much gets knocked to his knees by Raditz, who proceeds to knee him in his face and grabs Vegeta by his hair and he knees him again. And after that, he punches Vegeta in his face, spouting a little blood on the ground. And after that, Raditz grows a sadistic smile and cocks back his arm, and with the force of a planet, drives his fist into Vegeta's face, and he then laughs in uncontrollable laughter and said, Vegeta, after all those years of you calling me weak, how does it... Give me a minute. How does it feel being beat by that same person, his younger brother, and a gaggle of Earthlings? Vegeta spits blood in Raditz's face and says, you're still that same weakling. And Vegeta was cut off by Raditz throwing the swift but effective knee to hit Vegeta's face. At this point, it's his favorite move. But he throws the swift but effective knee to Vegeta's face, and he laughs maniacally and says, you was always an arrogant brute who could never see what anyone was playing. His smile disappeared and tears start flowing. Goku was concerned and grabbed Raditz and, got up out of there. Goku asked Raditz, are you alright, buddy? Like, he don't say like that. I was don't promote twist on, but he's like, are you alright? And Raditz like, Kakarot, I thought that being Vegeta top pop was supposed to make me feel happy. I feel empty. Like, beating him didn't really help with him calling me a weakling. Calling me weak. Goku said back to him, when I feel like that, I train to blow off some steam. He's feeling not very fulfilled. Like, fighting doesn't exactly fulfill him. He likes the fact of planning and hitting all that stuff. He likes that, but actual fighting, getting called weak after being beaten, defeat, he doesn't like to say. He likes to win, but he doesn't like defeat. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. I forgot to mention that, like, it's just like 2. Like, also, please actually hit that like button a whole lot more than 2, because it helps me get put in the algorithm. And comment if you don't know what to comment. Comment your favorite scene from either DBS, DB, or DBZ. Any one of them. Just like your favorite scene from Dragon Ball as a series in general. Like, comment that and tell me like what your favorite scene is and all that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and tell a friend, family member, whoever about this, just so I could get some more publicity here. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day as per usual. And it is Rising. God, keep this channel confused sometimes. This is Rising Random signing off. Again, I hope you guys have a great day.